she'll be right around here somewhere. Just keep quiet. I don't want to wake her up. You know. Oh, hey.
Yeah, look who's here. Look who's here.
Hey, Mom, what's going on?
What are you doing? What happened?
No, nothing. I hit
you?
something on the road. Give me a thing.
What happened, Jim? What happened?
How are you?
How are you? I haven't seen you so long. What happened for you? I hate to see him that way. And you too. How are you?
Good.
What happened? Tell me what happened. Well, he came in, you came in, I figured, you know.
What time is it?
I'm so happy to see him. Look, go inside, make yourselves comfortable. I'll make you something to eat.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. We're gonna leave.
No, I
Just get
can't sleep.
something.
Not
We're
while
gonna
he's
change when
home.
we
No,
go out.
I haven't seen him so long. I want to see him. So you just go inside.
This stuff is great, but it's like lead.
So tell me, where you been? I haven't seen you. You haven't even called or anything. Where have you been?
Well, Mom, I've been working nights.
And?
Well, tonight we were out late. We took a ride out to the country, and we hit one of those deers. That's where the blood came from. I told you. Jimmy told you before when I went to check. Anyway, you know what reminds me, I need this knife.
Blazebodyz! What's up, everyone? Well, with all absolute due respect, this weekend is an extremely important weekend because this weekend is Mother's Day. Probably the most important day of the year, and no one told me to say that. It's true. There's nothing more of importance than the significance of the most important job on the planet, that being a mom, a mother. Now, you know, I am absolutely not downgrading or devaluing the extremely important position in the family of the father, of the dad. That's absolutely critical for the absolute success of the child in its own right. But the job of the mom is the absolute super glue of the situation. Now, again, I've said it many times before. I've had the amazing privilege of knowing some incredible moms and mothers in my lifetime, and I know what they do. I know it's involved, and no matter what the dynamic may be, whether it be there being, you know, if they're a single mom of one or several kids, or they're, you know, they're a working mom and working 1, 2, sometimes 3 jobs, or their mental capacity, like my mom. My mom was mentally challenged. You know, whatever the dynamic, whatever the situation, whether it be in a good situation or not, there will be forever that connection and bond between that mom and the kids, the kid or kids, for life. So in essence, it's an important job for life. And you know, without giving any disrespect to the highest job there is, being the president of the United States, the mom is equally as important. A mom will give her life for those kids. A mom will do whatever is absolutely necessary for the absolute outcome, health and well-being and happiness of that child or children. And that's an important job. That's an important thing. That's an important responsibility. I had a client once, I've talked about her before probably in the past. Her name was Elaine. She was in her 70s. I think she was 75 at the time. We were working out, training. Awesome woman. And then one day in the middle of our workouts, we were talking about kids. And she said, "Jerry, they come out crying. And they still cry, and into their 50s. My son is 50, he's still crying." That would be Elaine, and it's true, and that's, and without laughing about it, it's true. It's a job for life. You're gonna be there for the good times and the bad, for whatever, for those kids to the as long as they live. And unfortunately, sometimes, sadly, the moms, don't the kids don't outlive their moms, or rather the moms pass away at a young age. I know of some people who sadly have, and that's very sad when a parent passes away. But even with that, there's still going to be that connection no matter what. Whatever spirituality you may have, whatever you believe in, that is a forever connection that's not going away. Now, on the other end of the spectrum, sadly, sometimes, unfortunately, there's a disconnection at a young age, whether there's a disagreement or an argument or some resentment or whatever the reason, and the mom and the child part ways. And whatever the reason, later on in life, I don't know if I could stress this enough. It's so important to at the very least meet up and discuss your feelings with your mom. If you haven't talked to your mom in a long time and you're still harboring some bad feelings, whatever wasn't or was done when you were younger, you should just get together and talk it out. And if you can't come to some sort of resolvement, well, that's sad, but at least you talked it out. But you wouldn't want to pass away, or unfortunately the parent pass away, and without you at least letting that person know your feelings. And that recently was the case with a close friend of mine, and she did meet with her mom, and she did re-communicate before she had passed away. And I would only hope that other people do the same. If I could bring my mom back, I would tell her I would be honest. I would tell her how difficult it was growing up with her being in the mental state that she was. But I would also tell her that I loved her and I absolutely understood that she really was trying her best. So that's a thing that never will go away, that connection, whether the situation or dynamic be good or bad, there's always going to be that bond. So you should always feel really privileged to have such an amazing woman as your mom. All right, listen all, I'm going to go. And I hope you all have an amazing weekend. And I hope that you tell your mom you love her, because she deserves it. Because she busts her ass on a daily basis and would give her life for you. And you need to know that. And she would do it again and again and again. All right, I'm saying I give my utmost respect to all moms. And I give my absolute love to my mom up there. And all the amazing people out there with kids and the amazing moms. Thank you for doing what you do. All right, I'm going to let it go. Just because it's Mother's Day doesn't mean you can't get to the gym. Get there. Hit it hard. Hit it hard like a mom does. I'll see you all soon. Have a great weekend.